ways I use reading at work. I have to read my emails. That's a daily task. Once a month I write monthly reports. And then finally I also have to read compliance documents from the state of Michigan. So you've heard the word compliance mentioned throughout the whole tour. What that means is we're following guidelines. We're given guidelines. We're not when we're following them, but we're given guidelines for compliance. And each one of these parameters has its own compliance number. And we have to be less than the number given by the state. If we're over that, then we go into non-compliance. A violation is given, and then I have to write a report explaining why. So what does it mean when we're in non-compliance? That means one of our parameters is outside the range, therefore it's above the river can handle, therefore making the water more polluted than it needs to be. Our job is to keep the water clean and healthy for the whole environment. So rating is important, mainly because if this is just one document that I read and have to go through, and I've even made my little tabs of the important dates that I have to hit each year. And that includes us sampling throughout the year for me to write a report and submit it by that date. If I overlook that date and I miss it, now we're in non-compliance for not submitting the report, which is you're just as much trouble as if we were violating sending dirty water to the river. So, I have to make sure I read through this 34-page document thoroughly, make sure I have my dates and understand what the state is asking of the city, and to make sure we have all that data collected to write a final report, usually October and April. I have to carefully read instructions so that the water is safe for the rivers. Read through the documents that your teacher has given you and write down the steps that you need to follow.